Hello everyone, welcome all of you in my channel SNT Power Vision. Please like, share and subscribe my channel. So here I will share some more interview question which is frequently asked in the Vision Plus interview. So now next question in this video is what is the fallback transactions? So fallback is suppose if you are a chip card holder and you are trying to do chip transaction but if the chip info or chip deep machine does not work, you can opt to use magnetic stripe transaction. This is fallback, falling back to magnetic stripe from chip. Now, how OTP change in case of dispute transaction or duplicate transaction posted? In case of dispute transaction, bank will give immediate credit to the customer till issue resolved. In case customer is telling lie, credit will be taken back after the issue resolved, and transaction will be posted and charges will be also applicable. In case customer is true, credit will be given immediately. So now what is the next question here? What is difference between retail card, co-brand card? So retail card is just you can say suppose your banker is SBI. They have given a card. Okay, you can use this card in the Reliance store or DMart store. So that is called the retail card only. Apart from the specific store, you can't use your card to any other means vendor. Now, what is co-brand card? Card will be associated with some brand. Customer is using at that outlet will get some additional benefit, like in terms of points or cashback. So, for example, ICICI gave you card. This is my Petro card. If you are doing any petroleum transaction at HP or IOC, whatever it is, so you'll get some cashback or some extra point, maybe like that. Apart from that, you can use your card at other outlet also. Now, what is the format of track 2 data? It having card number, expiry date, and CVC. Now, next question here is what is the velocity in phase? Velocity in phase means maximum count and amount of daily or monthly limit on a card. For example, ATM transaction per day allowed up to 5 transactions and up to amount 20k in a month and also these are the velocity parameter per transaction, ATM transaction on the card. Now, what is the dispute life cycle? This is one of the most frequently asked questions in the interview. So, first chargeback is raised at the issuing side. Acquirer gives chargeback response. After that, even though issue is not resolved, they will give some more details like maybe CCTV details and all those things. After that, first presentment is raised and acquirer also give its response. Even though in case of MasterCard only, second chargeback is also raised and acquire send it response. Even after second chargeback issue is not resolved, go for arbitration. Now association will decide who is the responsible and it may charge some amount for the issue resolutions. Now what is the card life cycle? This is also one of the most frequently asked question in the interview. To answer this question, you have to say first customer apply for the card and submit all the related document like address proof, salary, PAN card, Aadhaar card, whatever in India. So based on the approval card, the account is created in through CDM module and customer got the card number. After customer started using it doing transactions, transaction authorization request is approved in the phase. After all the transaction on a cycle day, your account got a statement got generated for the transaction done on cycle, and customer supposed to pay amount like whatever transaction he have done before the payment due date. Now for all his transaction done, if transaction is eligible, customer can earn some reward point in the LMS or whatever like VLS module using, and customer can use that point to redeem some gift voucher. Now suppose you want to trigger some action code, so we use the action code in the ASM module. If customer is not making payment on time for some 3-4 months and also after submitting the criteria it will go to the CTA. Now based on the activity done at card, customer may get some letter which is triggered by LTA. If customer is the dispute transaction for any of its transaction, it can be tracked in the ITS. So like that, you have to touch every modules. You have to answer in such a way that. Now, what is the sell down processing here? Sell down processing enable you to offer an alternative product to a customer. If the customer apply for a credit card, it decline for the credit type or product apply for it. So you can assign a severity level to decline region to determine whether an application should be declined or offer the positive for the sell down. It's like that suppose you have applied for the product, but your criteria like a salary or whatever, you are not meeting that criteria. So after they will give you some other means another less product like product B having some less criteria. So what is general ledger record? The general ledger record generate files and report by transaction code that can be used for the general ledger accounting. For each monthly transaction code that you define on the monthly transaction control screen ARQX, you must establish corresponding debit and credit general ledger account number on the general ledger record. During batch processing, CMS verify the required general ledger entries have been completed before balancing the daily job stream. Now, what is the key stage in each phase of STLC? Now, here, this is one of the most important questions everybody should know here. So, first is the requirement analysis, then test planning, test case designing and development, test environment setup, after the test execution, and then test closure and prepare the closure report here. So each phase have its own input and output. Here, output of one phase work as input into the another phase. Now, what is the difference between UAT, SIT, and interviewer may ask various kind of testing, maybe like UAT, SIT, load testing, sanity, compatible. So you should know regression testing. So here UAT is the final stage of testing before the system is accepted by the operational user. It is next to the production, it is performed by the user. System integration testing is performed to confirm whether the module tested individually can work together to deliver the required functionality. It is performed by the tester as well as developers also. Now, what is the load testing? Load testing is a type of performance testing that simulates a real world load or any software application or website. Without it, your application could fail miserably in real world conditions. What is smoke testing? Smoke testing is done whether the new functionality of software developed and integrated with existing build that is deployed in a QA staging environment. It ensures that all critical functionality are working correctly or not. Now next is what is compatible testing? A compatible testing is a type of software testing to check whether your software is capable of running on different hardware, operating system, different applications. Now this is very last, but this is like interviewer may also ask like what is different kind of fee on the AR, different kind of transaction on the ARMX 01, 02, 03, 04 up to 10, 11 you should know. And in the last, you have to say like user assigned transaction, normally which use our testing on the ARMX 20. In some business may be different also. Now, what is MTI? Suppose if you are working on the first module, so this question interviewer may ask. MTI stands for the message type indicator, and it's four-digit numeric field which indicate overall function of message. A message type indicator include the ISO 8583 version. It indicates the message class, the message function, and message origin. The first digit indicate the ISO 8583 version in which the message is encoded. Second digit indicate the overall purpose of the message. Third digit indicate the message function which define how the message should flow within the system. Fourth digit indicate location of the message source within the payment chain. So in this series of Vision Plus interview question, I will come up with some more question.